For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. Minden's Jake Ryan will represent the Whippets at this weekend's Nebraska Shrine Bowl football game in Kearney. Preparations have been underway since Sunday, and Ryan talks about how things are coming together.
It's been going really well. It's great to go against guys that, are the best from their own high school. So, I really get pushed all around, all throughout practice because everyone else is just as good as me. And, it's cool to see that everyone loves the game just as much as I do, and to be able to be around a great group of guys all week, whether we're bowling, playing laser tag on the football field, just chilling out in the lobby. It's just really cool to make this bond so quickly with a group of guys that I'm around.
What's this mean to you? I'm sure this has to be a huge honor.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it means a lot to me. I've been going to the Shrine Bowl since I was a third grader, actually. I used to always make my dad or my mom take me to the Shrine Bowl every summer because I wanted to watch it. And it was an honor when I got the packet to be able to play in the Shrine Bowl and represent Minden, because the last person from Minden to play in it was Pete Troush in 2010. So it's been a long time since a Minden graduate has played in it.
Yeah, you know your history. There have been some really good Whippets over the years, but not many have been chosen to play in this game. What was that like for you when you got the packet in the mail and you knew this was going to happen?
Yeah, it was just a surreal feeling, to be honest, because it was one of my high school goals I had was to be able to play in the Shrine Bowl, and I was glad I was able to check that off the list to be able to play in it, represent my family and my hometown, because you don't see a lot of small schools playing in this game. You see a lot of the Class A and Class B schools guys playing this, but you don't see a lot of C1, C2, and D1 guys in it. So we're definitely in the minority, but I'm glad we can represent Class C and show what we're all about.
Today I'm visiting with Jake Ryan of Minden. He'll be competing for the South Squad in Saturday's Nebraska Shrine Bowl in Kearney. Jake, at Minden, they use you in a lot of different ways. What's your role going to be in this weekend's game in Kearney?
Yeah, so right now they have me play rover, which is like a strong safety in the boundary, and they're also having me play corner because we're kind of thin right now at DB. We only have about 5-6 DBs, are kind of thin because a couple guys got hurt, so they're going to rotate me around. I'm also playing, I'm a kick returner, I'm on kickoff, and I'm on punt. So I'll be on defense and special teams, so that'll be nice to be able to contribute any way I can.
Now, this is just the next stop on your journey. You're headed to Wake Forest. You got to be excited about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big time experience for me. I leave June 8th, so literally right after this next week, I'm getting ready to pack up and head to Wake Forest for the summer. And I'll take 5 credits in the summer at Wake Forest to help lessen my load in the fall and spring, and I'll be there every summer. But it's a good taste of college football, that's for sure, because these guys are all basically playing college football at the next level. So it's a good taste for me, kind of just to step in what it's going to be like these next 4 to 5 years at Wake Forest.
I'm sure you had some offers. I'm sure there were some schools around here that were interested in you. But how's a kid from Minden end up a Demon Deacon?
Yeah, so actually it's funny. My ag teacher, Macy Whipple, her brother-in-law was a assistant line coach at Wake Forest. And after I picked up Air Force Academy, she sent him my film, and they watched it with coaching staff, and they liked it. So they asked me to come down to a camp at the end of July. So I went down there, flew down for a camp for 2 or 3 days at Wake Forest in July, and they liked me there. I did well at the camp, and then after that, it was history. It took me on a visit after the camp. I went down for a game in the fall, and I knew this place was going to be home just for the people that I was going to be around, and the teammates and the coaches and the education. At the end of the day, the education was a big factor in where I was going to go to school. I used football as a way in to Wake Forest because I don't think I would have gotten in as a student. So I used it as football as a way in because I know football is going to end at the end of the day, in 5 years. So I might as well use it to my advantage, and that's why I picked Wake Forest. And a lot of guys always want a D1 opportunity, and you get it here with Wake Forest. I'm sure that also had to be exciting for you. Yeah, that was really nice. That definitely was a big factor. And, as a kid, everyone wants to – you watch the guys playing Saturdays, you watch College Game Day, and as a kid, you always want to be at that level. And it was a dream come true to even have the opportunity because I never thought I'd be able to. That was Jake Ryan of Minden. He'll be one of the competitors in Saturday's Nebraska Shrine Bowl in Kearney. He'll be playing for the South Squad. Kickoff of the 66th version of this game is set for Ron and Carol Cope Stadium at 4. For
For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.